My name is Stephanie and I'm a mom of 3 girls, ages 11, 7, and 5. And this is our 6th year homeschooling. Welcome to Schulte Sweeties YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do a flip through of Evan-Moor History Pockets Native Americans. So this is one that we have just recently purchased and are using with my middle and my youngest. I gave my middle the chance to choose because she is not very much into history, but when I gave her the chance to do something like the history pockets where it involves crafts and making kind of like, she likes to do the lap books that we do for geography, so I thought that this would kind of be a good way to teach her and her sister, her little sister, about something in history. And these history pockets are for grades 1 through 3. This one is 1 through 3, and I think there's like 1 or 2 more for the younger grades. And if we like these, then we will continue on with this as they get a little bit older to give them a little bit more history than what they might want. So what we have kind of done, we don't follow the directions exactly the way that they tell us to, but what you're doing is like the beginning, they give you like a cover sheet and we just put it on like a blank page. And then with the construction paper, you kind of like make a folder. You could just use a folder as well, but we've made our own folders because we like to pick out the papers. And we've had to cut some because we don't have like the big construction paper. We just have the regular sizes. And then they had like a map where each time that they do study a tribe, then they'll put it on this map of where the tribe was from. And another thing that they do at the beginning, let's see what they have at the beginning, is they have like a dictionary page, and each tribe that they learn about, they will have a couple pictures and have to write out the definition, or I will write out the definition. They also have this page with comparison of the tribes. We haven't really done that so far. Of course, we've only done 1 week's worth. So what I had to do, so this, you are able to make copies, and actually you just need to make copies no matter what, because I'll show you, I've ripped out some of the pages. They're all kind of out of order, but some of the pages will have the directions on the back, and you need to rip them out and make copies. And it does say reproducible reading booklets. So it is reproducible and you're able to do that on your own, as long as you have a good printer. So they have the pages and I just made copies. And let me get to the first, what we did. So after those initial pages, the very front, the next one was the Inuit. So what we did is, I think this is going to be for every week. They have different things that I read. So there was only 3 reading pages. They included pictures, and it was going through those vocab words that they're going to add to their dictionary. So you really don't have a whole lot of reading in this, at least at this level. So they did this. It came with a craft, and so they got to like color a fish and a hook and kind of do their own little thing, so that they loved that and played with it for a little while. And then something that we haven't done with that is this tell a story, and has it on both sides. And so they're supposed to put this onto black piece of paper and make their own little story about, like, if they had like an igloo, the igloo vayak, and tell a story about that and like living there and how it would feel like to live in the very cold, and they can kind of just use their imagination. We haven't done that one yet, but that is like the first week, and I'll just kind of go through. So there's 9 pockets full of projects. So the first one, like I said, was the introduction. It had like the map and things. The Inuit of the Arctic, the Tlingit of the Northwest, the Nez Perce of the Plateau, the Maidu of California, the Sioux of the Plains, and the Navajo of the Southwest, the Iroquois of the Northeast, and the Seminole of the Southeast. Of course, I probably pronounce things wrong. So it has a little lesson, or, you know, you can kind of go through and figure out like how long this will take you. We'll probably do things like 2 days a week-ish for one lesson. Especially if there's more than one craft, and that like they get kind of tired. I let them color, and sometimes after a while they're like, okay, I'm done coloring, I'm tired. So it just, like I said, it has like just a few pages that you read, and it gives you the introduction, it gives you some coloring sheets, some coloring pages. This will go on the pocket part of your little folder to introduce what it is. And I mean, there's all like little cutouts and things that they're gonna do with it. I will say, like, that's cute, like a little bear chart. So I will say that my middle today was just like, we were talking about doing our schoolwork, and she's like, ooh, do we get to do our little pocket, our history pocket? She was all excited. So to me, something like this, while it might not be in depth, at their age, my oldest of the 2 younger ones is 7, and then I have a 5-year-old. I'm not too concerned if they're going to get it all. I want them to be excited about learning about history and important people that have gone before them. So to me, this is worth it because she was excited to do it. So I am excited to keep working through this in the next few weeks. I really feel like we will probably be finished with this by the end of the semester. Right now it's January, towards the end of January, so I have a feeling we'll finish it by the end of the school year. So I would recommend these. I haven't really looked too much into the older versions. I think they're 4 through 6 grades because my kids that we're using this for are younger. So I would definitely check out Evan-Moor's History Pockets. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day.